Okay, so this is me testing this headsets from FTS by LP Aviation. They are Chinese imports, I have to admit. Okay, they are Bluetooth, so they connect, and they are noise cancelling, which makes them not too bad so far. It's I do have an issue with this airplane where the engine noise bleeds through to the headset, and that's rather annoying. So this is my first time with a noise cancelling headset, and we see how they go. So far they stay very comfortable, they sit very nice, and I can hear, because of the lower engine noise, because of the noise reduction, I can actually hear much better. So we'll see how it goes. Good. Let's line up after him. Okay, and I'll wait for him to clear. I'm not sure yet. Okay, that's all good. I've lined up here. Waiting for Foxtrot Tango Foxtrot, my other girlfriend. Foxtrot Tango Foxtrot. Lovely Sling 2. It's my other girlfriend. She's beautiful, but yeah.
24 traffic, Foxtrot Tango Foxtrot, taking off runway 20, remaining in circuit.
She's been around the block a few times, if you know what I'm saying. Where this one, she's Italian, and she is very exclusive. Just the way I like it. Okay, that seems pretty. Okay, we're lining up. Moisture traffic, India Charlie Victor, lining up runway 20. Okay. There's nobody in the base leg or final. Not on the radio or in visual. Okay, and what to do last? Okay, there's no wind, so we got no problems there. Landing light on, transponder on to altitude, and I'm just going to calibrate the autopilot quickly. Autopilot on, and I'm going to give the oaks a little bit of a gap because I am slightly faster. Okay, we're good, we're good. Alright, thank you, and away we go. Monster traffic, India Charlie Victor rolling. Okay, airspeed's alive. Nicely done. Manifold pressures in the red as always. And rotate. Keep the center line. Keep the center line. There we go. Don't too high. There we go. That's nice. Ooh. Looks like we got some inversion again. Okay. Landing light off. Loose, and brakes are loose. Okay. Slightly bumpy. Where is Foxtrot Tango Foxtrot? There we go. Alright, and we've got a positive rate of climb. So I'm going to get fuel pump off and clean up the flaps. There we go. Remarkable how quickly, as I got off, how quickly we got, I can feel the temperature climbing. So we got some inversion here. Manifold pressure is still showing in the red. Okay, clear right, clear left. But the manifold...
24 traffic, Foxtrot Tango Foxtrot, left on run, runway 20, touch and go.
Okay. That's good. And let's go down 1000. Unbelievable. Instantly, I've got a temperature here, I'm getting warm. Okay, that's all good. We're on the left tank, which is a fuller tank. We're at 1000 feet. Let's set the trimmer. Oh, it's Foxtrot and the Foxtrot now. Okay, there we go. Moisture traffic, India Charlie Victor, left hand downwind, runway 20, number 2. It's lower. Okay. And it's a low, very low circuit. Let me get myself down. Okay. So far the headset's alright. I think we should do our coastal trippy. Still some fog in the air. Let's just route. Where is Foxtrot, Tango Foxtrot? Oh, there we go. He is in front of me. And quite low. Okay. There's Foxtrot. Moisture traffic, India Charlie Victor, leaving the circuit for Delta 200, switching 124.2, decimal 4, India Charlie Victor. Okay, we're going to 124.4, outside of the circuit, and I have got the terrain warning in sight here. Thank you, I do have full visual of the terrain. Flip my else by way. It's actually much more pleasant with the noise cancelling headsets. A lot less noise in my ears. Not sure if the camera picks it up, but yeah, it's a lot less noisy. Let me just...
25 traffic, Foxtrot, Tango Foxtrot, final, runway 20, touch and go.
Okay. Traffic in Delta 200, India Charlie Victor, approaching from Morningstar, just east of Kubrick Hill. Will remain east of the Brickworks and Atlantis, routing to Bokpunt, and then down the coast at 1,500 feet, India Charlie Victor. Okay. There's the Brickworks. T's and P's are all in the green. We still got cylinder 3 running all warm again at the exhaust gas temperature, which is a bit weird. I'll ask the guys about it. And we at 1,500, tracking exactly 0, and let's set the autopilot and altitude hold. This should take us nicely past. Let's see what she's doing. Okay. And we at 1.5. There's the Brickworks. Now don't drift past, please. There we go. Holding altitude nicely. There's the Brickworks. That's possibly the problem. Okay. How about still some mist hanging over the ocean. Let's turn it slightly, 5 degrees. Okay. 1,500 feet, this is good. We don't want to go lower than this. And we have to be at 2,000 to cross Kuburg. And this is my happy space, and it's really beautiful. There's Paardenburg over there, Rebecca Steel over there, still some fog over there, so let's see if it burns off. Visibility is quite good at the moment, way past 10 kilometers. And here's the Brickworks. Okay, she's riding it a little bit. So we're riding waves here on altitude. Okay. Let us kill that. Oh, okay. And let's go there. Vertical activity. Let's go that to 4, 5. Max vertical torque. Airspeed. And exit. Okay, and autopilot on and altitude hold on. Let's see what she does now. Altitude hold. Man, why are you doing this now? Traffic Delta 200 India Charlie Victor at overrate the Brickworks at 1,500 feet, routing to Bokpunt, India Charlie Victor. Now it's doing this, it's riding the air.
Delta 200 traffic, RPAS Tango, Tango Uniform Juliet, operating 3 nautical miles south of Kanonkop at 700 feet and below for the next 10 minutes. Tango Uniform Juliet.
Okay, autopilot on. Come on. Autopilot off. Okay, don't do this. Okay, keep your altitude now. There we go, that's a bit better. That's better, and we're swaying at 100 knots ground speed. And she's holding nicely now. Traffic Delta 200, India Charlie Victor, 1,500 feet, over at Atlantis Dunes, routing to Bokpunt, and then down via the coast to Morningstar, India Charlie Victor. Okay. Seesawing on the autopilot has gone off now. I've been playing around with the settings. Nose is down, cruising nicely at, let's go to Bokpunt. Okay, let's go down to 310 degrees. Okay, and she's turning nicely. Altitude hold is 1.5. Seems to be working fine. T's and B's are in the green. And we're at 8 minutes in the air. Okay. Atlantis Dunes. Okay. So the autopilot is doing what I wanted to do. Just lighten the load in a cockpit, so if I want to have a cold drink, crack a beer, really, have a Sami, the autopilot's doing it. So at the moment it's doing all of that. So I've just got a little bit of assistance in the cockpit. My idea is not to be completely dependent on it, and I don't trust this autopilot, so I don't think I'll ever be completely dependent upon it, but it helps. This is a TruTrak, and it's a second-hand model, second-hand unit, but it seems to be, once it's calibrated, it seems to be holding fine. So I still have my EGT of cylinder 3 running hot. I've never had EGT, so it's unusual, but everything else is fine. The coolant temperature is fine, oil temperature is stable. The EngiBox, the new unit, seems to be working fine. Altitude holds good, and the autopilot seems to be working for the change. Okay, so we got some fog coming in from the ocean, but visibility is very good. No issues here. I'm going to set the autopilot now to go home, to track the GPS. Now this will be quite a drastic turn, so I'm going to be in standby here. Let's see, I did set autopilot to not make freaking ridiculous bank angles, because that scares the shit out of me. But okay, this is far better. Let's see how she tracks. I've got the off-course alarm here, and the autopilot is keeping the altitude good. And she's meant to track straight to Morningstar again. Got the airspace ahead, which is Cape Maritime. Altitude hold is nice, and she's going to intercept now the track to Morning Star. And it seems to be working very well. The bank angle is not too ridiculous. So I've got clean pants. Last time I nearly lost it. Okay, now she should turn right and round off as she intercepts the track. Okay, that's looking good. She's rounding off. Might actually be working. Should make a slight right turn now. Traffic in Delta 200, India Charlie Victor over at Atlantis Dunes at 1,500 feet, routing directly to Morning Star, India Charlie Victor. Okay. We're going to miss Kuburg now because we are routing. I must say the noise cancelling headphones does make it nicer. And then of course the fact that we're missing Kuburg's airspace, so they can't complain. And the fact that the autopilot's actually working better is quite nice. Let's see, I'm not inside the danger area, I'm well aware of that. Let's go in. And she should make a right turn soon. All these bloody airspace warnings. T's and P's are nicely in the green. Going along at 100 knots, but 110 knots ground speed. So it looks like we got a bit of a tailwind. Still some fog over the area, but not bad at all. And now she's going to make a right turn to intercept the track. Looking good. Looking good. Just give some right rudder because the autopilot can't do that. It's only 2 axis. And she's intercepting the track. Okay, I've got that enter. And she's intercepting the track nicely. Okay. That's worked. I want to fly around Kuburg's airspace. So I'm going to disengage autopilot because I want to go down the coast. Okay, autopilot off. And I'm going down the coast now. Just going around Kuburg's airspace. So you guys can't complain. And I'm outside of Kuburg's airspace, 1.5. I don't particularly want to approach Morning Star from this side. Actually, just because I've never done it actually. But it's not a big deal. So let's stay at altitude. And let's whack it past here. Okay. Flight timer. 15 minutes in the air. Kuburg's looking nice. In the fog. 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 Kuburg's in the fog. Okay. I must say the headsets are proving to work well so far. The noise cancelling, I can still hear a bit of the engine noise, but it really is a lot more pleasant. A lot less noise. I am outside of Kuburg's airspace, so you guys don't have to complain. I'm missing you. Traffic in Delta 200, India Charlie Victor, 1,500 feet east of Kuburg, routing down the coast to Bloberg Hill and then Morning Star, India Charlie Victor. Just let everybody know I'm playing around. And Tail Mountain is nicely up front, nice and clean. And I'm going to engage autopilot again, and let's keep my altitude. There we go, that's fun. Ooh, I'm gonna have to take 10 degrees. I miss auto. Another. Let's go down that way. So we miss. Otherwise, we're going to enter into Kubrick's airspace, and we're missing it. Yeah, and we're right on the edge of the airspace. Okay, we're going to switch to 126.8, and then let's see if we can go around Paardenburg again. It's not looking bad at all. Okay.
Delta 200, Lima Sierra Charlie, Papa Cherokee, currently overhead Northforce at 1,500 feet, climbing to 2,000 feet, routing to the Atlantis dunes.
Last caller on your 2 o'clock is same altitude, I've got you in sight. There we go. And Papa Cherokee, you've safely passed me. India Charlie Victor. See, same level, same everything. Just there. I'm 100 feet higher, but actually he wasn't. So let's do some radical changes here. And we're going over Morningstar again. Okay. Man, things cannot run smoother than this. There's Morningstar. And it's hazy, but I can see. I might have to take my glasses off. Although the glasses actually seems to be helping. Morningstar traffic, India Charlie Victor over at Bloberg Hill, approaching from Bloberg Hill at 1,600 feet. We'll be crossing the airfield, routing east to Paardenburg, India Charlie Victor. Okay, so adjoining altitude is 1.5. Let's change a bit more. 120. Because Morningstar is right on our nose here. Quite fun actually to fly with the Autopilot. It's actually working, and it seems to be working well now. Obviously the next test will be next frequency will be 124. Next test will be turbulence. Okay, 1242 will be let's go 1311, because let's just tell those oaks I'm going to be in the area. 1311. Okay, that'll be Santa Cruz. Okay. Morningstar traffic, India Charlie Victor, over at the airfield, crossing over from the west to the east and routing to Paardenburg at 1,600 feet, India Charlie Victor. Okay, let's take another 5 degrees off here.
Morningstar traffic, Foxtrot, Tango Foxtrot, left arm runway 20, touch and go, 1,000 feet.
I've got you inside, Foxtrot, Tango Foxtrot. Oh, what are you doing now? Because I've disengaged. Whew. Okay. And autopilot engage. I will do hold. Okay. Okay, now we see okay, fuel tank timer. Booster pump on, right tank on, booster pump off. I'm only going to stay 10 minutes on the right tank because I actually have a lot more fuel in the left tank. You know what, let me stay on the left tank. Fuel pump on, switch to left, I just got more fuel in the left tank. Somehow I probably did, last one was an hour, so probably 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. So I did 2 20s on that one. So let's do 2 20s on this one, on the left. Okay, now we got a little bit of turbulence, which is good. I want to see if this holds. And Santa Crawl, what should we call it? Should be right on our nose now. Okay. There they are. Okay, let's change here so that we can go on to the track. Okay, timer. Just want to make sure I've got the Santa Crawl.
45 traffic, Foxtrot, Tango Foxtrot, final 20, touch and go.
Okay, where's the Santa Crawl? Very hazy at the moment, but they should be. Okay. One, two, four, 2 will be the next one, which is Delta 69. There we go. Okay, let's switch. Traffic in Cape Winelands area, India Charlie Victor, 1,700 feet, Pioneer 300. Just crossing north of your airfield, about 2 nautical miles out, routing to the south of Paardenburg, and switching to 124.2, India Charlie Victor. Okay. That's good. Shall we...
We're doing low pressure runway 05.
I don't know what the guy was saying. Okay, so let's go down the south of Paardenburg.
Tommy Oscar's on left downwind 05, full stop landing.
Yeah, I've got you. They arrive there in the circuit. Just give me some right rudder here. There we go. Cruising like a Boeing at 100 knots. P's and P's are nice in the green. We can go to 5,000, which is what she likes a bit more. So let's go to 5,000 RPM and we'll see the airspeed climb. Let's see the autopilot make the correction. Yes, it did. Okay, 124.2, 124.2.
The final 05%.
Okay. Traffic in Delta 69, India Charlie Victor, approaching from Morningstar, just north of Santa Crawl at 1,700 feet. We'll be routing south of Paardenburg to Volvlei Dam. India Charlie Victor. Okay. We're slightly off course because after we go Paardenburg, we'll go take a left turn and intercept our route. Yeah, I know. Okay. Must say I'm quite happy that you see we've climbed our airspeed now. The difference between 4,800 and 5,000 RPM is literally 10 knots of airspeed. And this is where the Pioneer is happy. She's smoking along at 110 knots. Ground speed's 111 knots, so we haven't got much of a wind. And the scenery is absolutely beautiful. Toe moet ek hier so lekker gewees het, nou het ek nie eers een. after we go to Paardeberg, we're going to cross nicely to intercept our route to go to Volvlei Dam. Or we can just fly around the mountain like we did last time. We'll be going around the mountain. Can't remember the song. Whatever. Oh, here comes some turbulence. Okay, let's see what that does. See my track here from the last time where I was flying around the mountain when I was flying. I can see from the smoke coming up there, a little fire, that there is virtually no wind. Okay, here we are playing. Traffic in Delta 69, India Charlie Victor, just south of Paardeberg at 1,700 feet, routing to Volvlei Dam, India Charlie Victor. I'm actually at 1660, which is like damn close. QNH 1010. Let's see. Winding nice and smooth. And always scouting for landing spots. Always scouting for landing spots. Lots of it, yeah, lots of it. This one nice and smooth so we can actually use the plane again. That's nice and smooth. It's tracking nicely, and after this we're going to have to start taking a right turn, left turn. Delta 69 sounds very quiet at the moment. There's no fog, and the clouds are supposed to come at 11, and so far late, like SAA, late, always late. Paardeberg's looking beautiful. Okay, and this is north is there, east is here. Yeah. Okay, let's make a little bit of a turn that way. Bouncy. We got some bouncy. Bouncy seems to be working. Okay, now we need to go a good 10 degrees left to see if we can intercept. There's Volvlei Dam. I can see it on the nose. There's Rebecca Steel. And we're tracking nicely. Another 10 degrees. Check my messages, courtesy of the Autopilot. Ooh. Let's check my status. Oh, that's nice. Emails. Oh, no, that's good. Okay, that worked. Okay. No traffic in this area. We're going to remain on 124.2. And I can see Volvlei Dam on the nose. Let's take another 5 degrees left. tanks on the left tank. It's really beautiful, huh? This is beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So full flay dam, that's full flay dam. It's still in Delta 69, right on the edge. So we're going to make a turn there after full flay. I mean, we can shoot over the mountains if we want to and go down the valley. You see there's a nice place there to cross over. Then we'll have Tulbach on the other side, and we should have Sirius just to our right. Nautical miles out. Wow! I would have guessed it about 5. So the iPad, I'm using 4Flight on the iPad, and it's got distance rings, which are very handy. And the distance rings shows 10 nautical miles out from full flay dam. But if I were to guess it, I would have thought it'd be only like 3-4 nautical miles out. So getting the distance right in your eyes for your estimations is quite critical, and I seem to be not getting it right most of the time. So yeah. So now I should be about, maybe some bumps. I still have to give a bit of right rudder. Yeah, there we go. It's a pity I don't have a rudder trim. I have it, but it's not in, it's installed, but it's not working because the switches and stuff are not there. I must ask the guys to see if we can't get this going. Okay, now we are about 5 nautical miles out. Traffic in Delta 69, India Charlie Victor, 5 nautical miles west of Full Flay Dam at 1,700 feet, India Charlie Victor. Flip it. Another 5 degrees left. That's Rebecca Steel. We will remain clear of that. And I can see now. I can also see our track of the previous time. So this is the lowest point to cross the mountains. So if you get caught up in clouds and you're low, you box in, you want to get out of the valley, away from our pretty mountains, or outside of the pretty mountains, or over the pretty mountains, then this is the lowest point to cross it.
Delta 9 traffic, Zulu Papa X November is the white on red Royal P28 Alpha. 3 miles to the south of the powder bag at 1,500 feet on the climb to 4,000 feet. Route to the east of the powder bag. Changing frequency shortly to 119.7 Papa X November.
119.7. Bye. But he's behind us quite a bit and he's climbing to 4,000, so we're good there. We've got full flay dam. And then what we can do is we can go to Morningstar. And we can go to Morningstar. Go to enter. Okay. Traffic in Delta 69, India Charlie Victor, 1,700 feet over at Full Clip Dam, and we'll be routing back to Morningstar, India Charlie Victor. Okay. Here's the beautiful full flay, full clip, full flay dam, not full clip, full flay. Alright, it's got something to do with fuel. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to engage the Autopilot to do, to track, there we go, navigation, which will make a left turn. And I've set the bank angle at medium or low. So I give myself a balcony. That's good. Yes, I'm aware of the airspace, thank you. Now this braking must intercept. Although I must say, if I follow this track, we might have a little problem with the mountain. Let's see. Altitude hold is nicely. And the Autopilot's taking me home. Because I'm lost. I'm lost, take me home. I don't trust this Autopilot to do that, honestly. So, and it is beautiful. We should round off now, and it looks like the route misses Spaardeberg, so I won't smack myself into the mountain. We like mountains here in Cape Town. Pretty mountains. Pretty mountains. We like our pretty mountains. Okay, yes, I'm aware of the fuel tank timer, but I do think this time I will switch. Fuel pump on. Switching to the right tank now. All is good. Fuel pump off. Now let's see. Yeah, this route is going to be a little bit too close to the mountain. So what I did is I pressed a direct go to Morningstar.
Powder bag traffic, Papa X November is 1 mile to the east of the powder bag. Climbing to 3,200 feet, so the climb to flight level 075, Papa X November.
Okay, he's far away from me. Well, he's east, but he's climbing. Okay, I'm going to disengage this nav because it's not going to work. Because it is, it's on par to hit the mountain. There we go. In fact, let's go north of the mountain. There we go. Okay. We're going around the mountain. Okay. They're going to a flight level.
Powderback traffic, Papa X November is 1 mile to the east of the Powderback at 4,000 feet. On the climb to flight level 075, route in northeast. Correction, route in southeast. Papa X November.
Powderback traffic, India Charlie Victor, just northeast of Powderback at 1,700 feet, will remain at 1,700 feet, routing to Morningstar, India Charlie Victor. Hy moet iewers hier bo my wees. Can't see him. Delta 69 traffic. Yep, I've got a terrain warning coming up here. But yeah, we're good for terrain. So the northern side of Paardeberg, you can see, is quite higher than the southern side. So the terrain is slightly higher here. Let's go a little bit more towards the north. It's slightly lower there. Let's just steer a bit away from the mountain. It's a little bit in a bumpy side, but the autopilot seems to be holding. Okay, not good, not good. Come on, autopilot, not good. You better turn, my boy. So we've got some turbulence now. but we've got some turbulence, and I can see on the control stick the autopilot's battling with it. But she's still running and seems to be tracking, which is far better than what I had. Wow, some real pretty houses here. So what is our ground altitude at the moment? Because I tell you what, we're not altitude at one there now. Okay, because we're quite a bit low here because of the northern side of Paardeberg. Probably 600-700 feet. It shows we had 1,500. Okay, I got that warning. So we're 500 feet above the ground, which is quite low, to be honest. 1,700 above sea level. But this is only because we're crossing the northern end of Paardeberg, which is a bit higher. Okay, so once we've got, now you can see we're dropping down again. So our ground altitude will be climbing again. I mean, our ground, our AGL, above ground level, is climbing because the ground's dropping again. So 500 is not ideal. Okay, and you can see she's battling a little bit. Let's go down to 260. Okay. I'm going to disengage autopilot. And I'm going to do some settings here. Okay, lateral activity is at 15. Let's just go 2 more. Okay, and let's see if that does it. See if that helps. That seems a bit better. Okay, let's go. And our altitude has climbed. Oh, and she's battling again. 250, I can feel her. I must say she's holding altitude nicely. Let's go home. Enter. Let's see, let's go home. See if she tracks the nav. Okay. Come on, baby, I trust you. I trust you. I trust you. I trust you. No, I don't trust you. But okay, you can do this. That's a hell of an intercept. If you don't make a turn right now, we're going to have a problem. You better turn right. There we go. There we go. Come on, you better make a turn right. Yeah, I guess if you've got control issues, to surrender to an autopilot, especially if you don't trust the bloody thing, it's quite challenging. But yeah, she's not doing too bad. Actually, it's a he. His name is George. George, the autopilot. George, the autopilot. Yes, I'm aware of that. Thank you. Georgie, jy weet dit nou regs draai my bla. Okay. Georgie should turn right now. Otherwise, him and I, we're going to have a talk. Okay. And George is battling. But he is making a right turn, which is a good start. is not the smoothest. Pilot. That was a nice bump. So George, ek trust jou nog glad nie. Wat maak jy nou weer? Okay, disengage and let's go back into settings. I'm going one down on lateral activity. That's it. Take some videos here of the temperatures while George is trying to kill us here. That's all good. That's all good. Okay, George, try and keep us alive, my boy. Okay. Shall we go 1311? Let me just see. Okay. Autopilot disengage, and let's see if we can lateral activity down to 14. Next, torque is on its max, board is right, bank angle is right. Let's give a micro activity, a little bit of that. Let's give a 3 there. Okay. Okay. Let's see if that helped. Okay. Let's reset. Okay, fine. Monitor traffic India Charlie Victor, 4 nautical miles out at 1,800 feet. Next call overhead, India Charlie Victor.
India Charlie Victor, runway news is 20 and beware of road activity at the end.
Runway 20 and I'll take care of the, well, I noticed the bird activity. Thank you, India Charlie Victor. Notice. Okay, there is somebody on final there. The bird activity is a problem again. Okay, let's descend quickly. Let's take altitude hold off. Let's descend a little bit. Okay.
Morningstar traffic, Fox November, left downwind runway 20, touch and go. Solo student.
Okay. Okay, and there we go. And Morningstar traffic, India Charlie Victor over at 1,500 feet. We'll descend on the dead side for joining and landing runway 20, India Charlie Victor.
Morningstar traffic, Foxtrot, Tango, Foxtrot, final, runway 20, touch and go.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to, okay, I'm at the waypoint, that's what I was saying. Okay, I'm going to descend and I've got manual control of the airplane. And I'm taking this off because I don't need this anymore. And I want to be able to have nice. Okay. No idea what that is. Okay.
Traffic, Foxtrot, Tango, Foxtrot, taking off runway 20.
Sure. Okay. That's interesting. Got a bit of a noise when I
Morningstar traffic, Foxtrot, Tango, Foxtrot, turning crosswind, runway 20.
Okay. Crosswind.
Morningstar traffic, Fox November, final runway 20, touch and go. Solo student.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay, there we go at 1,000 feet. And of course we've got our good old bird activity. Okay. Slow down nicely. I'm going to do that downwinds. Okay. Morningstar traffic, India Charlie Victor, left crosswind for runway 20. Looks like number 2, and I've got traffic inside of me. India Charlie Victor.
Morningstar traffic, Foxtrot, Tango, Foxtrot, left downwind runway 2, number 1.
Okay. I don't like to be so close. This baby slow. I'm too low actually, let's go up a bit. Just give myself to circuit altitude. I managed to descend a little bit. Trying to keep traffic separation, and we've got some serious birds over here. Yo, stay up there, okay? Morningstar traffic, India Charlie Victor, early left and downwind, runway 20, full stop. Okay, it's a bit of a gustiness here. Okay, we are in the white arc. And we are on. Okay, brakes loose. I'm going to go down. Fuel pump on. Pump on, landing light on. And flap 10 degrees. Fuel flaps and gills and gyros and hatches and harnesses. Gills and gyros and hatches and harnesses. Good. Okay. Trimmer out a little bit. Okay. Nice, good steady approach. Starts right here. Okay, Fox Tango, Fox is on base. extend a little bit because I'm on the bum of Foxtrot Tango Foxtrot, my other girlfriend. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Well, you've got traffic Foxtrot Tango Foxtrot final, runway 20, touch and go.
Yeah, it's done. Right.
Morning Star traffic, Fox November, November, left downwind runway 20, touch and go, number 2. Correction number 3, solo student.
Morning traffic, India Charlie Victor, turn left base, runway 20, full stop. Okay, I am number 2. Okay. And I'm going to set some more flaps. Let's get this plane down. I'm actually quite high. Some more flaps. Let's get us down. There's Foxtrot Tango Foxtrot. He's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. Okay. Okay. Not too slow. Morning traffic, India Charlie Victor final approach, runway 20, number 1 now, full stop. Okay. There we go. Okay. And we are on final approach. Full flaps. Crossing the trees. Okay. 60 knots. Okay, that's nice. 60 knots, fly down to the numbers. We got no wind. No noticeable wind. Okay. And go. Perfect. And a good landing. Good landing. Okay.
Morning Star traffic, Fox November, November, final runway 20, touch and go.